So there are also various other things that I do, which is coaching, mentoring, and all that. But in the last 6 months, my coaching work made me realize that it's something that is very sad, but it's something that I'm trying to convert. Something that is very sad is there are a lot of architects who are not happy, who are very stressed, and there are many people who are going through what I would be going through when I was younger, but they cannot afford to pay me to coach them
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they don't have that spare money. They can appreciate it, but they can't. So that's when I created this thing called the academy. This is like super new now. So I'm gonna share with you to explain what this is. So AHA, right? Is the Academy for Happier Architects. So it is not happier architects, meaning, therefore it's like a club for us to drink beer and chit chat. No, it's like happier in the very pretty academic version of it, meaning experiences, learning, meaning, passion, managing stress, and all that, right?
Yeah.
And I was inspired by a few months ago. I was inspired by this group of people who were in the hospitality industry, and they created an organization to help people who are in hospitality, like for example the chefs who are going through burnout and all this. So, and I thought, I searched around, and I think in architecture don't have. And because I have in the last few years I've been working, so I've amassed like 25,000 people on LinkedIn, like 4-5,000 in Facebook and all this Instagram and
Wow.
all that.
Wow.
Overall in LinkedIn, I have about 12 to 13,000 people who are architects. The rest are not architects. And in a way, I have an audience that I can serve. I want to create in this world, like when I die, to be able to say that I was involved in creating more happier architects.
Yeah.
The architects who can manage work life better, and to advocate a positive mindset that we can do we the romantic idea that architects can make a difference, that is the positivity, and to champion how we can then through our work bring higher quality of living and make other people happier through our buildings and our spaces, right?
Yeah.
Well-being design. So then I set this up. I wanted to create on the left side community, knowledge, a lot of sharing, things to teach people. I have mini courses that people can take. Okay, in 5 days, how do you have like a better morning routine so that you can feel better, and include like teaching people very like if you are curious about meditation but you haven't met anyone who can teach you, you can try this yourself and experience it. What is mindfulness? How do you like don't do multitasking, things like that, right? It's all to fight burnout, to manage stress, but also productivity hacks and well-being design skills.
Mm.
It goes from like the students to the fresh grads to like senior leaders who might want to advocate authentic leadership, because if your focus is in getting the best out of your team, then actually your business will do better than if your focus is on being a nasty and horrible boss just to
Yeah.
like make life miserable for them. How are you going to get the best from them, right? So it's some
Yeah.
soft skills, right?
Good.
And I wanted to make it available all the way from students to practices to buy like corporate seats to individuals who are at different stages of their career. I cannot include everyone in the world. There are people, sadly, I have maybe about 5 responses from people who have written to me. I was very disheartened because there are people who wrote to me to say that actually, what happiness, life is meant to be horrible. If you go,
Mm.
you must go through all this misery to have professional success. But I choose to believe that no, I want to have the cake and eat it. You
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
have,
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have to be like miserable to succeed. Um, just like the millionaire who has the private jets, and then the children don't want to talk to them anymore. What's the point, right? What's the
Yeah.
point? So, so basically, it is a platform In December, I'm making it available for anyone to go in and play because I want to solicit feedback. Like people say, oh, actually, it's missing this. It could have been better like this and all that. And I want to now show you like a demo of what does it actually, because it's live, yeah, it's live. At the moment, when someone register, there is no, because it's for the December, like to experiment one, there's no payment, nothing. You just register, email, go in. When you go in, I've created like basically it's carousels of videos or information for people to choose. But the first one is the WAD basic course. You follow through to understand what is the concept of WHAD, why I
Yeah.
think it's important. But below that, right, then when I launch my in early next year, there'll be 4 tiers. There's is best. At the moment, I have put into there videos about my conversations about stress and burnout. What is coaching? Other conversations like I had conversation with Ping Beng and Belinda. What is well-being design? Because I'm a well AP. I am a well accredited professional. I'm a fit well ambassador. I have
Ah,
like the badges, and then to talk about like the theory of these things through other people's research, like other people defining how to measure happiness. What is the concept of like why is our habits important? But what's also interesting is at the bottom here, the reason why I set this up, this interesting thing, there's bottom here, which is I call it the Academy for Happier Architects, the AHA Genie.
yeah.
Okay, so you see here, like it is serviced by the ChatGPT algorithm, but it is native to my platform, meaning that it is not searching the internet for answers. It's only searching in my database. Okay,
Mm.
so what is stress and burnout? I don't know whether you'll come up with the answer or not. Then
Ah,
it will
okay.
search into all my PDF, books, videos, and everything, right? Then it will say, yeah, based on the information that we have, this is what I can say.
Mm.
And it will show you that information is pulled out from where,
Okay.
right? And it's very interesting because then it can help people if they're saying work-life balance. What's also interesting is when you search for information here, right? Let's say, uh, stress. Okay, let's say work-life balance. When we search for work-life balance, it will come up with the answers. And when it come up with the answers, it will, because each of the videos are transcribed, so all the words are built into the database. You'll be able to see at the 7th minute in this podcast, they will talk about this. When you click on it, each of the
Wow.
videos,
Everybody for another deep dive.
so each of the videos or the audios will be broken into topic chapters, just like in YouTube. And when we search for the words, you see, just now we search for the words, they will be here.
I see. I see.
So it's
Wow.
so there are a few ways that people can consume it. People can take every month. I'm going to have a mini course, even for the basic member, like included in the membership. So it'll be like 3 days, learn about this, 5 days, learn about this. But anytime they can search for content and watch, or they can like just watch everything that I put there. Every month I will change the carousel a little bit. And then for the higher tiers, I will be like for example, let's say BEST, right? Enhance, I do quarterly coaching. So we talk about the challenges of practicing as an architect. How do we
Mm.
focus? How do we ignore some of the negative voices? Or how do we calibrate this thing I believe in, design enterprise, and not let the financial stress of the world put you down so you cannot become a good architect.